I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Sari. Dr. Sari is a hard-working, committed individual who has really enhanced the lives of many poor women on this island. It's better for her to tell you much more, so here's Dr. Sari.
Saya bekerja di klinik kesehatan reproduksi di sini di Pasar Badung di bawah Yayasan Ramah Sesana. Itu kita sudah mulai kira-kira 6 tahun yang lalu. Kami melaksanakan pelayanan untuk pelayanan kesehatan reproduksi dan edukasi. Kira-kira rata-rata sekitar 500 wanita yang datang ke klinik ini setiap bulannya. Kita mempromosikan atau memperkenalkan klinik ini kepada masyarakat sekitar dengan memberikan semacam pelayanan outreach, penjangkauan ke lapangan untuk memberikan mensosialisasikan klinik ini di Pasar Badung. Kami berhasil meningkatkan kesadaran masyarakat terhadap kesehatan reproduksi dan juga menurunkan kasus reinfeksi dari kasus yang kami tangani.
We set up a couple of small projects initially. There was a medical library at the university and a scholarship program for the Bali Hotel Association. Over the years I kept going back and looking for other projects. Now we run several projects here. I think at last count it was about 10 projects. I think today you will have seen a couple of the projects that we've been running over here, including the Yayasan, which to me is a wonderful project which shows what human beings can do in the face of diversity, showing how when something bad happens you can take that positive energy and still turn around and you can have a life, you can make other people's lives change. And for me, that's really what the foundation is about.
This project especially for the people with disability, especially for the children and young adults. Until now, already 750 people have rehabilitation here in Yayasan Bali. Yeah, well, like this is Putu Eka. He's coming from Karangasem, far away from here. We found him 4 years ago at their home. He was very shy when first time I met him, and he got amputee, and I promised to him to make new leg for him, and now he's going to school and he's a lot of friends, and also he's living like a normal person. We have 3 kind of services. One is medical treatment, 2 is education, and 3rd is vocational training course. In 10 years, already 750 people with disability have rehabilitated here in Yayasan Bali. We also give them opportunity to work, also to get a training, medical treatment, and also appreciate limb what they need, like crutches, prostheses, braces, wheelchairs, and so on. Starting last year, we got very big funding from ILF to buy the oven, and now the process is very fast. And now every week we can produce about 4 or 5 prostheses. But before, 1 prosthesis need 2 weeks to make. This project, like our life here, I'm very proud what Yayasan Bali does. Now, Yayasan Bali starting very famous in the Bali, and maybe in the future we also not accept the Bali, also the other island outside of Bali.
Okay, I think that we in the West have got a lot to learn from the people in Bali. The people here cope with adversity by smiling. They cope with problems without losing their temper. They just move forward. They just look to help one another. And for me, it's a beautiful way of being. You're here on the streets, you don't hear people screaming and shouting, you just see people smiling. You feel the gentleness of the people here and the warmth.
For me, when I first came to Bali, you could see how talented everybody is. It's like there's energy everywhere in all different mediums, and they call it the island of the gods and goddesses. And I've been all around the world, and I've never seen such creativity in just one place. Disabled of Senang Hati, manufacturing the products in a way that is conscious. And I want to redefine what profit means, where people can see that profit doesn't have to be in terms of dollars. It could be in terms of giving people jobs, making sure the jobs are really happy, and knowing the source of what you're buying.
Now we have about 255 members.
And they started with just 20.
Yeah.
So just 20 people, and then
7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Om Swastiastu. I am Agung Prana. I am from Best Practice of Tourism. My vision is a community-based ecotourism to be an effective tool for conservation. Pemutaran was one of the poorest villages, because the potential of the village was completely destroyed, especially the coral reef as the main potential was completely destroyed by destructive fishing method.
That was mainly in the years 1997, 98 and 99 was the major destruction through bombing and cyanide fishing and the El Nino effect.
We believe this mission will reach success only if the community awareness and participation can be empowered. Now the community are in full support, so now we reach a big change. The coral are growing back. The fish are coming back from the deep sea. Small fish come into the structure that we built there, and the small fish followed by middle fish and the big fish.
My family and the village feel very positive about this coral because the coral making up like tourism, and then when there is a coral grow and tourists will come and the community get a job.
Success of Pemutaran, the small village, the small corner of Bali Islands, will inspire the entire world to carry out the same mission to restore, rescue and rehabilitate this very special potential of the earth, the coral reef.
On October 12, 2002, my girlfriend Annika Linden died in the Bali bombing. The following morning I got on a plane to Bali and I was determined to find her. As the day wore on, I realized I wasn't going to find her alive. I realized there was no point in being angry, there was no point in being vengeful. The best thing to do was to use this energy and to actually do some good on the island. I decided to set up a charitable foundation and to put it in her name to make sure her name lived on and to keep her spirit in the island.